You walk into your living room and something feels off. You have a couch, a TV, maybe a console, but nothing in that room makes you stronger. And that's exactly why you keep skipping workouts without even noticing it. Here's the twist. The strongest guys don't rely on motivation. They build an environment that makes training automatic. If you feel like you should train, but somehow don't, the problem is not your discipline, it's your setup. Right now, your home is designed for comfort, not for strength, and that quietly decides your behavior every day. Once you understand how to change that, training becomes the default, not the exception. In this video, you'll see the 7 simple things that turn any home into a place that builds a serious body. 1. Pull-up bar, your upper body test. If you skip this one, you lose one of the most powerful movements you can do at home. You might notice this. Most guys can bench a bit. Very few can do clean, strict pull-ups. A pull-up bar in your door frame or hallway fixes that fast. You can use a telescopic bar that presses between the frame without screws. You can use a bar that hooks over the frame and comes off after training. Either way, you now have a place to hang, pull, and train your grip every day. Here is the problem. If there is no bar in your house, you never train vertical pulling. And without vertical pulling, your back, biceps, and grip stay behind. That is why one simple bar is such a big deal. You walk past it, you do a few reps, and you are already ahead of most people. In practice, you mount the bar where you can reach it without jumping. Use it for pull-ups, chin-ups, or other pulling variations, and hanging leg raises for your core. You can even use it as an anchor for bands or a suspension system. It turns one doorway into a whole upper body station. You also get constant feedback. You either can pull your body up or you can't. There is no faking that. Reality check. If you have a bar at home, you are one decision away from a heavy set. Without it, you are one excuse away from nothing. 2. Adjustable dumbbells. Strength in a small space. This part matters. Without some kind of external load, your progress will stall. You have probably experienced this. At some point, push-ups are easy. Bodyweight squats are easy. Your body adapts fast. That is where dumbbells come in. Classic screw lock dumbbells are cheap and solid. You slide plates on and off and lock them with collars. It takes a bit of time, but it works. Modern adjustable sets go one step further. One compact pair can replace a whole rack of individual dumbbells from light to heavy. You change the weight in seconds instead of walking through a jungle of iron. For a small apartment, this is huge. You save space and still have enough load to grow. In real life, this means you can train almost everything. Presses, rows, goblet squats, lunges, Romanian deadlifts, shoulder work. You just adjust the weight to your level. Light for high rep work. Heavy for strength sets. You are not stuck at one weight forever. That is what keeps your muscles progressing. Short truth. You do not need a full gym. You need resistance that can grow with you. 3. Suspension system. The bodyweight Swiss Army knife. Most people miss this. They set up a bar and dumbbells and still ignore half their body. A simple suspension system changes that. This can be rings, a strap system, or other sling setups. With a solid door anchor, you do not even need to drill. The anchor is just a strap or loop that goes over the door. You close the door, and the stopper on the other side stops it from slipping. It becomes a stable point to hook straps, bands, or similar gear. From there, you can train rows, presses, flies, curls, triceps, squat variations, and a lot of core. You can change difficulty just by stepping closer or further away. That means one tool fits beginners and advanced lifters. The instability also forces your deep stabilizers to wake up. Your shoulders and core learn to work as a team. Here is the mistake. People think you only need these for travelers or rehab. In reality, you can build serious muscle and control with them. And when you combine them with the pull-up bar and bands, your options explode. 4. Gym Ball, the moving bench. Now it gets interesting. Maybe you do not have space for a full adjustable bench, or you share your flat and a big bench just does not fit. A large gym ball can fill that role and bring its own twist. You can lie on it for dumbbell presses and flies. You can lean or sit on it for rows and triceps work. You can put your feet or hands on it for planks, rollouts, and other core drills. Because the ball is unstable, your core has to work harder just to keep you steady. That means more activation without more weight. You might notice this during your first session. Even a simple hip bridge or crunch feels different on the ball. Your body shakes a bit. That shaking is your stabilizers waking up. For many people, this is exactly the missing layer between strong and solid. One more nice side effect. The ball can replace a chair for short periods. Sit on it while you work for some light core engagement. But keep it short. It is still training equipment, not a full-time office chair. 5. Power resistance bands. Portable tension. Most people miss this. They buy heavy weights and then travel with nothing, or their joints start to complain. That is where a set of strong resistance bands comes in. These bands take almost no space. You roll them up and they fit in a drawer or a backpack. They create resistance based on stretch, not on gravity. Even astronauts use it for their space workouts. That means the tension increases as you move through the range of motion. Your muscles feel more work at the top, where you are usually stronger. Your joints get less stress at the bottom, where they are more vulnerable. With a door anchor or a stable hook, you can set them at different heights. Low for curls and hip work, middle for rows and presses, high for pull-downs and triceps. You basically create a simple cable setup without the machine. This is not just for rehab or warm-ups. With thick bands, you can build real strength and muscle. Another bonus, because bands do not rely on weight, you can even use them in places where dropping iron would be a problem. No excuses. You can always create resistance. 6. Jump rope. Small space engine. Here's the mistake most guys make. They think cardio needs a treadmill or long runs outside. A simple jump rope can destroy that idea in 10 minutes. Jumping rope is a very efficient way to burn calories and improve stamina in a small space. You use your legs, core, shoulders, and coordination at the same time. That means more energy burned per minute than many slow runs. You only need a flat surface and a bit of overhead space. You can go easy for longer sessions or push hard for short, intense rounds. For busy days, this is gold. You do not need a park. You do not need good weather. You just pick up the rope and go. You might notice something else. Jump rope also sharpens your rhythm and footwork. That carries over to sports, lifting, and even how you move day to day. Your joints also handle it better than many think when you keep the sessions controlled and land softly. If space is tight, but you want serious conditioning, this is your friend. 7. Dip bars or parallettes. Bodyweight power station. Here's the mistake. People balance between two chairs for dips and then wonder why it feels unsafe. Solid parallel bars or parallettes solve that problem. They give you two stable handles at a fixed width and height. With them, you can train dips for chest and triceps. You can train L-sits, knee raises, and tuck holds for core. You can practice push-up variations and other calisthenics moves. This turns your own body into the main weight. You control intensity by changing leverage and range of motion. Bent legs to start, straight legs and deeper angles as you get stronger. Competence builds confidence. When you can push your whole body up and hold positions under control, you start to feel different. Not just in the mirror, in how you walk and stand. If you look around your place right now, which of these 7 pieces do you already have? And which one will change your training the most once you bring it in? Bonus: discipline. The 8th piece you do not buy. Most people think they lack gear. In reality, they often lack consistency. You can fill your house with equipment and still stay weak. Or you can own just a few of these pieces and use them every week. Discipline is what turns tools into results. Here is the key insight. Discipline is easier when the environment supports it. When your bar is already in the frame, when your dumbbells are in reach, you do not argue with yourself for 20 minutes. You see the tool and you move. So the real house of a strong man is not just his walls. It is the setup that makes training the default choice. Thank you for watching.